we've seen most of the functions. We've seen how to create. Let's look at how to delete, update, and then activate transaction. So when we say transaction, most of the times SQL Server is having what we call the auto commit, right? So if you should delete, you should update something, it's going to take effect. But first thing, we are going to begin transaction. So we'll be like begin transaction. Then we give the transaction name as app, like this. So we will start by typing update employees, right? Set first name equal to, let's say, Isaac, where employee ID is equal to, let's say, 2, so something like this. So if I execute this together with a transaction, now it says one row was affected. So let's select star from the employees table. So when we check, you realize that for our employee with ID number 2, the first name has changed to Isaac. Now, a situation like this, how do you roll back? When we say roll back simply means undo the transaction you've performed. So you go roll back transaction, then the name of the transaction app. So I'll just highlight, then I will execute. Then I'll highlight, then I will execute. So you could see it has changed. Initially it was Alberta, it has switched on, it has undone the procedure, what we did, right? That's what we call the rollback, or how to put it in transaction mode. You can also start another transaction. This is called the transaction to delete. So we are deleting all the records from the table. So delete from employees. Now, when you delete without a where clause, it will delete all the records that you have in the table. So when I execute this, it says 5 rows affected. Now let me perform select star from employees again, and then you realize that you see all the records are gone. Now I want to undo what I've done, so I'll just roll back, then the name of the transaction, which is DL, like this, I'll just highlight, then execute. Then let me re-execute, sorry, roll back transaction. It has to be roll back transaction DL. So I'll highlight, hit on F5 to execute. Now let's execute select star from employees again. You realize that you see the records are back, right? That is how to put it in transaction mode. Now we have truncate. So another transaction for truncate. Now when we say truncate is just like delete. But the difference is that with delete you can specify the number of records that you want to clear from a table. But truncate, we don't specify, or it will just erase everything from the table, right? That is truncate. Okay. So let's go.
Where'd you find it?
So truncate table, the name of the table, employees.
A lot of toys have airport stickers. This is a recruiting officer.
So when we execute, select star from the table which is employees. You see the records, they are gone. So all we need to do is roll it back again. So roll back transaction. Then the name of the transaction is tran. We highlight, then we execute. When we issue select star from employees, we'll have our records back. So in our next video, we are going to look at how to create sequence, how to create synonyms, how to create views, and all that.